Hello, I'm Eric Singer. This is Argonne's Public Affairs Science and Technology Past Fusion Cell Flash Briefing. Online and at work, it's all about the video. Show me the story in addition to telling me the facts. Public information officers need to think like journalists with their stakeholders as their viewers. Don Hanscom, veteran videographer, producer, director, and editor at the Past Public Affairs Science and Technology Fusion Cell at Argonne National Laboratory, talked with me about this strategy shift.
With the advancements of the smartphones and their capabilities with video and photo, we've seen a new path that we've been able to take in the emergency management field, and that is to allow everyone in that field to be able to become a producer, a shooter. They can go and capture photos or videos as they need to for document purposes or archival purposes. The quality of video and the quality of the still photos is so advanced right now that we can actually teach people how to edit some of those videos that they collect and some of the photos that they collect into some kind of a small informational piece, all on their smartphone.
Smartphones make it easy to get the video and stills, but now you add on a new layer of work. Don, what would you recommend as an editing app that's cross-platform for Android and Apple?
We do research continuously as to what apps are out there, what apps are available, and what apps might work best. And our most current one that we are using is called KindMaster. And that simulates as best it can on the smartphone the Adobe Premiere Pro display of how you edit your piece together, allowing you to bring in a video clip, allowing you to bring in a photo clip, allowing you to do voiceovers, allowing you to put graphics in. And all of these are are on a very simplified level, but the idea is that when you're editing on your smartphone, it's not meant to be something you're going to be expecting an advanced edit on. It's more so, let me shoot an informational piece, let me put a graphic in at the front, let me put a graphic in at the back, let me put a couple photos in to reference throughout that video, and then export it.
Smartphones are a sort of run and gun style, lighter and faster than traditional heavier video gear. So Don, regardless of what you shoot and edit on, there are some storytelling rules to keep in mind, right?
One of the key first steps before you start editing anything together, whether it's on the desktop or the smartphone, is to storyboard. That means writing it out, spelling it out, picturing what you need to show, what you need to communicate in the most logical order. We often talk about a symbol, a device that we use in communication called the message triangle. And the message triangle has those 3 points of the triangle. What is it? What does it mean to me? What are you doing about it? And if people can start with their storyboard with that message triangle in mind, it will help them understand what are the essential pieces of information I should put in this short video to communicate to my audience. Throughout my career in the production world, I've become more of an editor. I started out as a producer, but now that I can see how I'm editing everything together on a desktop or on a smartphone, it makes me a better producer. And the more people that are editing, once you start to edit, sometimes you will find out, I needed to get this shot, I needed to get that shot, which is why storyboarding is always important to do. Because when you're editing, you always want to think of an establishing shot, your medium shots, and your closing shots. I guess what I'm saying is that as an editor, I know better what to shoot. So they all go in hand eventually. You may just be shooting video, you may just be taking still shots, you may be editing, you may just be in a producer mode, but those all start to blend together after time. So once you start editing, you get to know what are the most important things that I need to make this edit work. I need to cut to something. I need to cut to this. I need to show something. So it makes you a better shooter when you become a better editor.
Another part of the video formula for success is something that's relatively new. Tell me about it, Don.
So as of 2019, here at the Past Fusion Cell, we've made it a priority to output all of our products, all of our videos, to be 508 compliant, which is for the hearing impaired.
Don, close captioning your video, like what you see on TV.
Which is creating the words at the bottom of the screens of the video that you're listening to or watching. We've located two that work. One is YouTube and one is Headliner. Both require you to take an outputted video that is completed and approved and upload it to either site, and it will output the text for you, and you can position and size it to the bottom of the screen so that your text for the video appears at the bottom of the screen.
Also, on your better safe than sorry checklist for a video shoot?
In either situation, if you're editing or you're shooting with professional gear, or you're editing or shooting with a smartphone, it's key to make sure your battery is always charged, you have the charger with you, you have extra batteries, you have good microphones, you double check your video, you double check your audio after you shoot everything. Video, shooting, photo, picture taking is all cheap. You can shoot. There's no cost to shoot as many different versions of the shot, but it's important to go back and check all of your work before you go back and try to edit.
Final thoughts?
We've found that with public information officers, video is key in getting their messages out during an emergency situation. And by using the video tools, they can do that themselves and on a timely basis. Here at Argonne, the Past Fusion Cell offers many courses: production in the smartphone world, production on the desktop world.
Thanks, Don. That was Don Hanscom, veteran videographer, producer, director, and editor at the Past Public Affairs Science and Technology Fusion Cell at Argonne National Laboratory. If you'd like to hear previous Alexa Flash briefings that include best practices, tools, and other written stories like Don's to help your organization, like the Argonne Past Fusion Cell Facebook page, or connect on Twitter and Instagram at Past Fusion Cell. You can also check out the Past Fusion Cell's online toolkit for useful templates and information. Go to pastfusion.gss.anl.gov.